Now this part of the beach is rather amazing. This is the lakeside. You see the frost-tipped trees over there. It's quite beautiful. And the lake. As we walked up, there was a bunch of ice clampers. Icebergs, I call them. I guess they're ice clampers, really. And you see all these rocks over here. It was obviously so windy that both the sand and the rocks have been completely washed up. You'll see that it has covered this whole area here. This used to be all tall grasses, which I'm hopeful will grow back up through the summer, but it's the sand has completely covered this area. It's a peninsula that comes out to the tip down that way, and you see the ocean is roaring over this way, so I'm not sure which way the rocks were shown. It looks like probably both, and we'll check out the other side of the ocean side. You see the waves are swirling around out there. It's quite beautiful, but you'll see this tree over here was not there previously, so the winds can obviously pick up quite dangerously high. Last weekend we were out, you can't see from here, but it was way down the beach on a bunch of rocks, and I kind of went beyond where I should have gone and discovered way down there how windy and how powerful the wind itself is. Looks like there's some beautiful crashing waves down there, but we're going to stay safer down this way. And see, there's more rocks out that way. There's no way the tide's going down low enough to get out to there. But it just gives you an idea of how beautiful nature can be, and at the same time very extremely powerful and dangerous at times as well. So please beware. Last weekend we got out, and I ended up getting my force completely soaked, and it went from freezing to, it was actually kind of warm after it froze, but we always carry some extra clothing, so we quickly got back to the car and changed. And this week I've gotten mud-covered boot instead. It's still wet out here. We went from about -20 to, with the wind chill, earlier this week and the week before. And then we went up to yesterday to about +14, and today we're dipping back down into 0-ish degrees, and in this area it's a little bit colder. When I get home I'm hopeful that it's just a tad bit warmer than this, but it's hard not to come out here. You'll see the beauty and the quiet and the serene and how incredibly wonderful it is and refreshing. And obviously Tilly tells the whole story of how incredibly beautiful it is here and how much fun she has at the beach, so she gets to run out all of her energy. And you'll see it's even washed in the shells and the seaweed and whatnot. And sometimes we walk through here and we see crabs and stuff that have been thrown in from the sea up onto the shores here. So when you're coming out to nature, make sure you're dressing warm. We've got 3 or 4 layers on, nice warm clothing. And we had our snack before we ventured off there today. You see, it's quite an area that's been covered with sand here, and it's continuing with all the rocks and the sand, quite a piece down this way. Anyway, enjoy your day. We'll chat again. Thank you.